Hello there and welcome back to the channel. We have had a litter of American Guinea Hog piglets recently, and I thought I'd do a video on them and how they're doing. They've actually was born around a week ago, right around there, so they've gotten a little bit bigger, but they are a smaller breed of pigs, so they're still pretty small. But anyway, there's a few reasons we like to raise American Guinea Hogs. One reason is because they're not as hard to deal with when it comes to having to load them up or do any kind of moving around with them. They're very easy to train to a bucket, so it don't take a lot of effort to get them moved from one place to another. When we move their pens, we have the Premier 1 fencing, and if we move it at all, they follow behind just fine. Or if, we end up needing to take some to the processor, it's not very difficult at all to get them loaded in a trailer compared to your large breeds. We've done those before. Probably never will do them again just because of how difficult they are to deal with their large size and their stubbornness as well. And another reason, their meat is awesome. They have a marbling to their meat. The sausage is great. The pork chops are excellent, best I've ever had. Tenderloin is excellent. Everything that comes off these hogs is top choice meat. You can't beat it. Mama will not get upset when you go in the pen, even if she's got babies. That means a lot when you're trying to raise some babies off of pigs. A lot of the larger breeds get real aggressive when you're in with the babies. Not the case with these guys, at least the ones we have never have. And even the boar we keep is very, very easy to deal with. Not aggressive. He's actually pretty much a pet when it comes down to it, because he just follows you around everywhere and never has offered to bite or get mean in any way whatsoever. So another upside to the raising American Guinea Hogs is, even though you do have to feed them longer to get them to the desired weight, they don't eat as much per feeding. So you don't have to feed them as much, really. In the long run, it may have about the same. Not sure on that. I've never actually calculated that out. But I know you cannot feed them too much or they will get very, very fatty. And another thing is, if you have a lot of pasture land, which we don't have here, so we have to supplement with feed. But if you do have a lot of pasture land, these guys will grow out and survive just fine on all grass. That's one of the great things about the American Guinea Hog. They're great at foraging and surviving on pasture. American Guinea Hogs, now the downside is they do grow out slower. We don't mind that. I mean, you can always just keep more of them to make up the difference. That way you can take in more and get them butchered. If you do it yourself, it don't matter because you're not going to pay a fee to get it done anyway. But we do take ours in. We haven't been brave enough yet to try butchering these pigs ourselves, even though we do our own chickens and rabbits and quail. But maybe one day. Nonetheless, hope you enjoy this video, and try to keep you updated on how these guys are doing and put a little bit more info on the channel about the American Guinea Hogs. Maybe somebody will find this interesting, and hope y'all enjoy. All right, we got a new litter of American Guinea Hog piglets, and Mama's doing real good with the 5 here. Did have a couple more, but it's pretty normal to lose about 20% of your piglets, so they was a couple that just born a little weaker, but these guys seem to be doing pretty good eating and everything, so hopefully they'll be just fine. So this mama is not aggressive at all when it comes to being in and around her babies. If you need to touch them, you can do it. If you need to move them around, you can do it. She will not bother you. So that's one of the great things about the American Guinea Hogs that we like, is they are not aggressive. At least none that we have ever raised have been. And you can work with their babies or do whatever you need to do. And now some sows, especially the bigger breeds, that really can't stand you to get around their babies. They get super aggressive. So that's one of the major benefits of the American Guinea Hog, is they're a much more docile pig. We just wanted to give y'all a peek at the babies. Just born this morning. Alright, we're back out at the pigs, and it's been 8 days since they was born, and we got a little girl here. That's one of the good things about this breed. They don't bother you when you come in with the babies or anything. Now, a lot of times the boys are a little bit calmer, but you can't never guarantee that. That's better. Just like I said, they're usually a little bit calmer. Yeah. Uh-oh. As long as you hold up against it, it seems like it likes it a little bit better.
Yeah, hey, the little boy.
8 days old, and all the 5 that survived the birthing are still with us, so that's good. Mama's taking good care of them.
Go ahead.
Doing really good.
She's sitting.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. It wasn't a very long one. I just wanted to basically show you what they look like right when they're born, and also what they look like, you know, growing up. I'll post some updates on how they're doing from time to time. And also, I wasn't able to catch them getting born. I was hoping to catch that process, but it ended up happening while I was actually at work way early in the morning, so couldn't catch it. And it was kind of a surprise birth anyway. We wasn't expecting to come for about at least a week later, so I'm not sure if I was at fault on that and figured the time wrong, or if she had them a little bit early, but nonetheless, can't complain too much. At least we've got 5 left, and that's good, and they're all doing great. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. If you enjoy it, please like and subscribe. We appreciate it. And thank y'all, and God bless y'all.